Hello everybody, welcome back. Uh, we talk here about YouTube channels. What makes a great one? Are they fun to watch? And are they interesting? Will they keep your attention? It's like a movie. If you go to a movie, in my case, and it might be because I'm getting old, is I lose interest in it in the first 5 minutes. And if I've done that, I really have to sit with it. And sometimes it's worth the time to sit there, and sometimes I wasted an hour and a half. Well, the same way with a YouTube channel, you have to have a reason for them to come back and look at your channel. What have you done? How are you doing? What are you making? Um, I've got probably 35 people we want to talk about, and I don't even have scratch surface. I want to talk about people who do cooking channels. I watched a lot of them, but this gentleman here is a lot of fun to watch. Um, the name of his show is FAB. It's Paul, his wife, Papa Doc, I believe that's what his name, and his kids wander, and all of his friends wander in there. He is a fabricator. He's a craftsman too. He is an artist with what he does. And I'm sure there's lots of other channels out there that do the same thing or very similar. I just haven't found them yet. I'm looking for you. I always look for people who make things or who can create something from nothing. Now, he's not one of these college educated people. He's he's just very good. He can look at something and fix the problem. And that is so important in life. If you have a problem, you can fix it. If you don't, somebody doesn't say, and you don't see the problem, or somebody doesn't bring the problem to you, you can't fix it. But most of the time, you're able to do it. And Paul can do it from Fabrite. And he is building a rock climber now. That's what I would call it. And it says it's made from a Toyota, but other than that, in fact, they've cut the tailgate down. It says Yoda now. So there's no more Toyota there than a man in the moon. Everything has been changed. Everything. He's used the axle and the bed, and everything he's doing in the craftsmanship that he's building at this is fantastic. I've watched a couple of the people that do the same thing, and it's amazing what this creates. He's a high school educated kid. He's worked in this area all of his life. He worked with his dad, taught him a lot, and that's what counts. He is just a craftsman in his area. Now, I've seen some that are woodworkers, they're craftsmen. I've seen a couple other metal workers that it's amazing to me. We're going to do one on paint and body. This kid is he knows, he has a lot of knowledge in his head that you gather over time, and you keep this knowledge. Now, I always tell everybody, when I was messing with cars and stuff, I always messed with Chevrolets. For me, they were easier to work on than Fords. Now, this gentleman, he works on everything. He works on Toyotas, Jeeps, heavy equipment. They will bring stuff in there for him to repair, and he's good at doing it. He can fix it all. And when you can make it work and be entertaining at it. Now, he has been by himself here for the longest. His wife would come in there, and a lot of us like to watch, ask Michelle about a tool or a part, and he'll point to it and she'll try and describe it. That's fun. That really made his channel interesting. Occasionally his kids will be in there doing something, or somebody will come through there visiting, Matt from Off-Road Recovery comes in. He's a real good friend of him. He comes in here all the time. People come visit him. He is so personal, and you feel like you know him. How would I describe? I'm not going to get the right words. You almost feel like he's your brother, or he's your very best friend, and you may be on the other side of the United States or the other side of the world, but he's the brother you'd always want to have, or the friend you'd always like to have. Now, he may be different when the camera's off, but he keeps it up real good, and he's a workaholic. He will work till midnight, get up the next morning, go back to work on something to fix a problem. And if it doesn't work, like he's got a problem right now with a transmission that it won't shift properly, and when it's supposed to be in reverse, it goes forward, I think, and stuff like that. I rebuilt a Ford transmission one time. I had the same problem. It either would go forward or backward, but I couldn't get it to do both. Now, I could rebuild Chevrolet transmissions and make them work. But when you have somebody like this gentleman, Paul, that is not trained in these areas, he did not go to school, he did not go to college. It shows promise for this country, because there's a lot of people like him out there that do stuff like that and will make everything better and great. So I highly recommend him. It's called FAB. You may have run across him, you may not. Give him a look. If at least like what he does, sign up for his channel and give him, because I think they just went over 10,000 sometime first part of this year or end of last year. So let's bring him up to 100,000 viewers or subscribers and make him happy too. So, and keep sending him candy. He has a sweet tooth. Oh, it's unbelievable. Anyway, we'll talk to you later. Love you all. God bless you. Bye.